So this is a video talking about booking materials in. So I'm going to do an example here on 60. So this is on the buyer side, okay. So I'm going to do 60470, and you'll see this is a Macaulay engineering order. So I can also filter. Now this is the buyer side. So I can be looking here for, if I could only spell Macaulay the right way around. So for example, from the buyer's point of view, they can see that we've got 3 purchase orders. They're all fully open. We're going to process now. Obviously the store side, the person booking the material in, doesn't necessarily see this screen because this has got costs in it. So we're going to do receipts, and I'm going to move this to one side. So from the store's point of view, we've got receipt entry, and I'm going to create a new receipt, and I'm going to put in here the first purchase order, which was 60470. Of course you can search for this, and then we need to put in a delivery note number. So I'm going to do 60470 DN, and I'm going to put a 1 at the end of this because I'm actually going to be doing a part delivery. So in here we're going to do mass receipt, and you'll see here that we've got a number of rows. So I'm initially going to hit select all and hit OK. So then I'm going to say, well, I can go get all quantities, but I can actually say here, for example, that nah, they only sent me 1. Okay, so then I can receive that lot and process it. So you'll see here that this, now see what it says received all, that's received all on this particular delivery note. It's not the received all on the purchase order. So I'm going to save that and close that for the purposes of clarity. So whenever I go back here, I can refresh this grid, and you'll see that the first order is still there. Okay, now the reason it's there is because to close that particular order, there needs to be effectively a second delivery note number. So I'm going to do another delivery note number, which will be against the same purchase order. And of course this is driven by goods arriving, a delivery note being placed on the counter in stores. So 60470 tab and 60470 DN, and this will be delivery note number 2, again coming from your paperwork. And I'm going to do a mass receipt. You'll see now that there's only 1 row left, and I'm going to go get all quantities. Now before this was 2, but there's only 1 remaining, so I can't receive more than what was on the purchase order. So I'm going to receive that and hit process. I'm going to close that screen for clarity, and then in here, next time the buyer opens this screen 60470, you'll see that this is now changed from status open to status closed. So effectively, from a buyer's point of view, whenever you're looking at your list, you can say I want to see open purchase orders that haven't been delivered, and we can put in here due date. So you can have a chase list here effectively, and of course primarily you're only interested in orders that are also approved. So you'll see there I've been doing a bit of buying recently, there are test buying. So this is how to part goods receive an order. I'm going to do one more example where I'm actually receiving different quantities. So I'm going to pick another one. I'll do Macaulay. See, I always spell Macaulay's the wrong way. So I've got 60462. Let's see what's in that order. So you'll see here, well, there's only one, so I can't do a part goods receiving than that. Let's see. Right, there's 2 line items on that. So I'm going to move that order to one side. So we're going to do receipt entry again. New receipt. 60443. Again, that would come straight off your paperwork coming in. You don't have to go looking for it. 60443 DN, and this is going to be delivery note number 1 again. And I'm going to do mass receipt, but I'm only going to say that they've only delivered me 1 line. Hit OK. Get all quantities. Process. So we're going to receive all, say that we've received that. Okay, save. Receipt's compliant. But you'll notice, of course, that the purchase order will not be closed. So if I just keep a note of that number and put it over here in my PO number, you'll see that even if we were to refresh this grid, the purchase order is still open. So we're going to do another receipt for the same purchase order with the delivery note. Again, this is going to come from your paperwork, 60443 DN2, because it can't be the same as DN1. Mass receipt, and you'll see there's only 1 item left, so I'm going to select it, hit OK, get all quantities, process, and then I'm going to receive that delivery note, save. Receipt is compliant. So when we go back here and refresh that grid, which happens when you automatically open it, you'll see it's gone to status not open. So that order is booked in and is available in stock. So if we were actually to go to this, just to give you an idea, you can click here, part tracker, and we've got activity. Sorry, I'm going into too much. Keep it simple. This is just about booking it in. So hopefully that helps how to receive part of a purchase order or different quantities on a purchase order.